Okay, so here's our big 10 horsepower motor. Unfortunately, when we hooked it up to the converter box that we bought on the internet for $190, it would not run correctly. We did some troubleshooting and found out that the old motor has some problems, and it's the motor that's probably good as an ornament now, but that's about all. So I had another three-phase motor, a newer motor that I salvaged out of a three-phase air conditioning unit. Unfortunately, it's a little bit small. It's only 4 horsepower, and it's supposed to be 10 horsepower. But I've hooked it up to the box to see if it works correctly. And this box, the control panel, cranks this three-phase motor using a capacitor to create the third phase. And then the motor itself runs on 2 phases, but because it has a wrap for a third phase, it acts as a generator to create a third leg of power that can operate the elevator. So I'm going to try turning it on now and see if it will start this smaller motor. This is a 50 amp breaker setup. We're turning on the breaker. And I have a little power button here on the control panel to see if it will start up this motor. Well, great. Started right up, and it is now generating, according to the indicator light here, the little red indicator light. It's generating 3 phases of power. Now it is smaller than the recommended size, so it still, even though it's generating power, it might not start the elevator. And of course we don't know if the elevator motor and operating hydraulics are any good. So now we've created for $189 a test system. I don't want any comments on my wiring. It's all temporary, just to see if this works. If anything, if it does operate correctly, then we're going to place all these wires in conduit and mount everything securely. It's very dangerous like it is now. So that's the power coming into the box from a 50 amp breaker, routing through the control box to start what's called the idler motor, which is running. And this is the 3-phase supply line that we've ran all the way out, about 200 feet out to the actual elevator through the shop. Again, just a temporary setup on the wiring. I don't want any comments on how unsafe that is. We're going to go try to start the elevator now and see what happens.